So regular show is back with a new mini series called The Lost Tapes. And I swear to you, a few days ago, like I watched a few clips of this on YouTube. I think it was Pops taking his VHS tape, like in heaven or whatever, running from some dude. And I seen that and I was like, that's pretty interesting. Like I wanted to know, I think everybody wanted to know what happened to the cast after season 8. So I'm just going to run down the top 3 things I want to see from these regular show, The Lost Tapes, this little mini series they got going. It's supposed to be airing like September 16th or something like that. Number 1, how did Mordecai meet the Bat Lady? I want to find out how the hell that even happened. Where did she come from? Why is she there? And whatever, like, okay, he fumbled with CJ and Margaret, but dang, man, he fumbled bad. But I want to know how long did that, well, it must have been years later, but what led him to her? I know he was in the art thing and all that stuff, but how did I, like, what is her personality like? Because CJ and Margaret, CJ was kind of, I don't want to say immature, but more loose than Margaret. Margaret was kind of like the heartthrob, just, the hot chick. I don't know who this Bat Lady is. Why is she wifey material, Number 2 is kind of on the same subject, is Rigleen. Like, I want to know how they, how did they navigate like Rigby moving away from the park? Because they all left. We saw at the end of the series, they all came back for the reunion and stuff like that. But how did Rigby and Eileen ever create a stable life together? It was Eileen literally doing all the work. Because if you see the last episode, you can see that clip where Eileen's making the breakfast and the dinner or whatever for the family and all that good stuff. But I'm pretty sure, because she graduated from college, she's the breadwinner. She's got to be. Rigby graduated from high school and all, but I want to know how their dynamic was and just them navigating having kids. Like, did he speak with Mordecai throughout those years? No. It's kind of funny and weird how friends kind of drift away in that sense. But hey, it is what it is. And then number 3, this is kind of the big topic. What was the immediate aftermath after Pops' death? Now, we saw a glimpse of this in season 8 in a little montage, but that montage it didn't account for, weeks after, just the general weeks after Pops had died, right? What was the park like? Was it just somber? Did they shut down? You know what I'm saying? I want to see stuff like that. Like, I want to see those lost clips. That'd be kind of morbid though, if they even go on adventures. Like, what bigger thing could you possibly throw at these guys that it's not going to phase them at this point? They already saw their best friend die in a universe-ending battle, but those are the top 3 things I want to see, or just figure out what happened, know about in the regular show Lost Tapes miniseries they got coming in September. Y'all stay tuned to the channel. I'll see you on the next one.